Pro number one, in my opinion, is definitely the climate. The climate in Mossel Bay is really very moderate. Mostly throughout the year, even some winter days, I actually take my children to the beach. And it is a fantastic weather vibe, and it also allows you to enjoy the outdoors. So pro number one is the weather. Con number one, and this is such a funny thing actually. I've been doing a bit of research for these videos, and mostly when I ask the locals and the people who really love Mossel Bay like ourselves, when you ask them what are the cons about the town, they give you a bit of a blank stare, and they are like, but I don't understand the question. What is bad about the town? There's nothing. And that is how we felt for a while, until I realized I really have to be very honest and very clear about certain aspects of the town that some people may find are not to their liking. So this is not a right or a wrong. It depends on everybody's personal choice and the way that they prefer to live life. So if we have to get to cons, I would say my con number one for Mossel Bay is the service can be a bit slow. So I like things to work perfectly. I believe in giving good service, and I expect good service. So sometimes Mossel Bay can be a bit of a slow town. Pro number two, in Mossel Bay, things actually still work. And I don't say that lightly, because I know that many towns in South Africa do not have the privilege of a working municipality, and excellent police services, and excellent private hospitals, and excellent schools. So to me, it's definitely something to mention in a video like this, that most of those institutions that usually or sometimes don't work in other towns in South Africa, in Mossel Bay, they are excellent. We are very proud of the fact that our municipal services, for instance, when it comes to property, you want to be able to get your rates clearance certificates in time, and things like that. That doesn't slow down the registration process. So my pro number two is many of the institutions that do not necessarily work well in other towns definitely work well in Mossel Bay. Very proud of them. Well done, guys. Con number two, depending on what type of person you are, Mossel Bay doesn't really have much of a nightlife. So if you are somebody who likes discos and arts festivals that are open during the night, like Artscape in Cape Town and things like that, that is something that is not as readily available here, and there's not much of a variety when it comes to that. All right, pro number three is one of my favorites. I love this town because it's a happy town. I remember in my younger years, I used to travel on chemical tankers, international chemical tankers, with my husband, and many of the crew members used to come ashore with us, and they used to tell us that it was so evident to them that this is a happy town. Everybody seems to greet each other. If you're in the shop, everybody is talking to each other, and I promise you, I'm not joking, even our taxis are friendly. If you find somebody hooting in the streets, it's probably to greet you. And the taxis are so friendly. They will make way for you, they will wave, they are polite. It is amazing. So that's my pro number three. It's a happy town. My con number three, you have to be aware of the limitations of the area, and I am always a little bit worried when it comes to the absolute influx of new residents and people buying in Mossel Bay area, and the infrastructure not necessarily keeping up with the demand of the increased amount of residents that we have. Luckily, we have a fantastic municipality, so they definitely do their projections correctly, but the infrastructure is a bit of a worry to me, and that would be my con number three.